Welcome to Cards by Kate Fletcher. This is the final week of my Christmas mini-series using Nativity by Helz, Cuppleditch and Craft Consortium. Each week I have been making something new using the collection and sharing with you how I've done it. So this week I wanted to do something really special. I have pre-prepped a lot of what I'm going to be doing, but this is something I've never ever made before. So it could work really well or it could be a total disaster. I honestly don't know yet. So my idea is to make a nativity scene using papercraft products. I'm going to be using the shapes that came with the collection, and I've got a rough idea of how I want it to look, but as I say, I've never made anything like this before, so I'm going to start assembling what I've done while I talk to you. Now, all of the measurements, score lines, so on and so forth, if this works out how I'm hoping it will be on my blog, which I will link in the description box of this video. So I am only going to use papercraft products, so cards, glues, that kind of stuff. I don't want to use anything else because I don't have anything else. I have no way to cut anything else, and this is kind of like a personal challenge, I think, really. So I had a stamp in my stash that I had bought quite a long time ago and never used because it didn't fit in my previous stamp platform and I didn't know how to use it without, because I thought it was the kind of stamp that would need more than one pass, but it now fits in my newer one. So as you can see, it's the wood grain effect, so I thought that would look really good as the walls. And I'm going to kind of do an exploding box type thing, but it's not really going to be an exploding box. But again, I've never made one of those either, so I had a little look on YouTube, and there were a few people that had done exploding boxes, so I have used some measurements from Sam Calcott's YouTube channel, where she did a graduation hat exploding box. But I am absolutely going to butcher this and make it my own. So I've used her measurements, but that's about where the similarities are going to end. And I'm also very aware that I am not even half as talented as Sam, so this could go horribly wrong. If it does work, I'm going to be super chuffed. So don't be expecting this to look anything like anything Sam could create, because it really won't. But I thought I would give it a go, and this is actually going to go in my daughter's room if it works. And I actually thought last night, way too late, that it would have looked really nice to have rice lights to go inside the box. But since I only thought about it last night, I obviously don't have any rice lights. I don't have any candle votive things to light it up, so it's just going to have to be what it is. So let's see how this turns out. So that is going to be the inside. Then for the outside of the we'll call it the stable, I've cut these panels here. Now this is from Cottage Garden, which is another Craft Consortium collection. I don't want to use the really green side, I'm going to use the paler side, and I just thought that could go on the outside of the stable. I did consider doing it brown to match, but I just thought green would lighten it up a bit. It's just something a little bit different. And who says stables have to be completely brown? So I'm just going to put these on. Now I'm only going to do 3 of the panels for now, because I'm going to want to cut a hole in one of the other ones, because I have this idea. Now I kind of got the inspiration off of you know when you're like just sort of flicking through Instagram and something comes up on your recommended feed, and I saw something on there which kind of triggered something in my brain. Can I find it now to compare to get any more ideas? Nope. Didn't save it, didn't screenshot it, couldn't tell you who had made it, so I can't give anyone any credit, and I'm a little bit upset because I would have liked to have gone back and had another look. It was obviously a papercraft of some sort. I've gone through quite a few people that I follow. It's not on there, so it must have been on my suggested posts. So honestly, it could be anyone. So I wish I'd screenshot it now, but never mind. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to put all this together in a minute. So that is the stable. Now this one is going to be the front panel, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an acetate window in the front. So I'm going to cut one small circle in the middle, and then I'm going to cut a bit of acetate that's slightly bigger that I can then hide. It's going to have to go on that bit now because I've already put the wooden panel down, haven't I? But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. So I'm going to go and cut all that, and then I will come back. Right, okay, so I have cut a hole in the front panel, I've cut a hole in this panel, and I've also cut some acetate. So that's going to be like a window, which is why it would have looked really nice to have rice lights to go with this, but never mind. Thought about it too late. I can always get them later, I suppose, if I decide it's something I really want to do. So because this is going to be covered, I'm not going to worry about using a dry clear glue. I'm just going to put this round like this. I'm going to put this over the hole. So I figured this way it can either be in the box and you just peer through the window at the characters inside, or we'll have the front dropped down and open and be able to see inside. So I'm going to do something with the lid. I'm going to use some magnets as well. So I'm just going to let that dry. So I need to work out where my magnets are actually going. Oh, that hasn't held. I might need to glue gun that. I have got my glue gun on and ready. Maybe I'll work out my magnets first and see if that takes, and if it doesn't then I'll glue it. Right. Cut up both of these. So I'm going to make the box lid really quickly because I want to put my magnets in now so that I know where they're going on the front panel, and then I can put the rest together, and hopefully it's going to work. Right, okay, so that is the basic box lid, and I have put the magnet in under this flap here and hidden it, and then that one will just catch on there. So before I go any further, I'm going to stick my roof on, the decoration for my roof. And I think what I'll do, so I can remember which side the magnet is, they're really thin magnets actually. I got them from Every Crafts a Pound ages ago, and I haven't really used them. So this is a great time to use them. Great excuse, but so I remember where I put the magnet, I'm going to put the other one on top. Because they're that thin, I don't know that I'd really feel, just by running my hand around, where it was. Or at least I don't want to take that chance. So let's glue this on. And then I can move on. So I hope everyone has enjoyed my mini series. Let me know if you have a favourite project that I did, or if there was anything you've particularly enjoyed. Have you tried any of them? I'd love to know. Or even if you don't have Nativity maybe, and you've been using your own collections or different collections, I hope you've been able to follow along and make some really beautiful projects. And I hope everyone is staying safe in this really uncertain time. So I've nearly glued all those down. Then I can put the top of the roof on. Again, this is the same papers as I've got for the outside of the stable, and it is from Cottage Garden. And I put all the measurements on my blog. I was tempted to try and do a pitched roof, and then I just thought, you know what, I might have enough trouble just doing a basic box with like my vision of how I want it to look. So let's just stay nice and simple. And actually, I think if you read back through the Bible, they all had flat roofs in Jerusalem. I definitely remember a parable about having someone lifted up, roped up to be healed on a flat roof. Anyway, there's my roof. So let's see, has this, yeah, that's taken. So let's put this panel over the top. Just see, might have cut a particular way there we go. Okay, like that. Put that one over the top. I'm going to put glue all around the circle of this one as well. So far, fairly happy with how this is actually going. I did have to turn the magnet around because I realised I put the magnet in the wrong way round. But apart from that, so far so good. That could be really famous last words there, but we will see. Okay, and then that's going to go there. Wait, hold on. Have I messed this up? I think I have actually. Had it right the first time. Right, let's turn it round. So the magnet needs to catch inside, not outside. So I was right the first time. Turn that round. Put that on there. The magnet needs to catch on the inside of the box. So it's going to need to catch this piece here. So if I peel this down temporarily. That's about right. Okay. Which side is the magnet? Need to make sure. Where's my magnet? Oh, it's all going wrong. There. Right. That's the magnetic side, so that needs to go like that. Right, let's just get some red liner tape on that. Flip it over so I can put my tape on. Right, let's stick that down there. Okay. Can you tell I've never worked with magnets before? There we go. Right, and then let's re-glue this. May need to do hot glue now. We'll see how it takes. Okay. Okay. Good. Now I'm going to cut up this line here and this line here. What I'm going to try, because this needs to be able to drop away so the front can come down, hence I've put the magnet on there because I still want to be able to shut the box up. Right, okay, and breathe. So now I've just got to assemble the rest of the box. I think I'll have this panel as the very top panel. I've also got this piece of DSP here, which is actually from a sand pack, and I thought, well, the stable floor would probably be sandy, so I'm going to glue that in there. And then once I've got my box together, I will add the characters over the top and use the hot glue to glue those in place. I did consider trying to put them on like stands, if that makes sense, so they'd flip up and down, but again I just thought I was getting carried away with myself, so keep it simple. That is my motto for this box. Okay, so now I'm going to need some more double-sided tape. I think I'm just going to use the red liner tape because I've got it here. So the first one, we put the double-sided tape on the top, and then the subsequent ones we put it on the underneath. Quite enjoyed this, I have to say. It's quite satisfying doing something from scratch. Probably not the best idea to film it, but I didn't have enough characters to do like a test run, and I don't need to. I could have given one to a family member, I suppose, but well, warts and all, I am nothing but honest. I'll probably edit a little bit, but I'll leave most of it in. Okay, so that's going to be my base. So let's grab this one. This is going to lay over the top. Just line everything up. There we go. And now I bring this one in. I see no reason why I can't just put the tape on top of there. It doesn't have to be on the bottom of this one. It's only the last one really that's gonna need to not have tape showing. So I've lost the end of my tape. There we go. Put the tape on here. Okay, sorry if there's a lot of shake. As I say, this table is not the most stable. Maybe I need to look in the new year at better tables. Okay, let's line all of this up. And lastly, my stable floor. Let's put this on. Hopefully this is all going to work. So I really couldn't tell you where I got the idea of the exploding box thing from. I just had this image in my head of a nativity scene, but with the window, but also so the front came down, and then I was like, right, okay, so what would that be in papercraft terms? I was like having a look through, and that's when I came across the exploding box, and I was like, yes, that's what I want to do. But then I didn't want all the other bits that go with the exploding box, so hopefully this is all going to come together. There we go. Okay, so where's my lid? Let's just check this is going to work. Yes. Okay, so the lid holds the sides up, and I can have my peek through thing, but equally, is this going to work? Yes. Okay, let's take that off and let's put the people inside. But let's just clear this table up a little bit first. Let's have a look. So I've already used some of these, but I think we'll have baby Jesus, we'll have Joseph, we'll have Mary definitely in there. Kind of something like this. So let's see if I can get some glue on the bottom. Let's put him there. Just hold it till it sets. Kind of put the manger in the middle of both of them. Definitely hot glue is definitely the way to go for this. Okay. Hold that. Let's just hope this manger is going to stand up, because it's not as sturdy as these ones on the bottom, because it's like got the legs. but we'll see. Hopefully it will. Yes, look at that. Right, let's put some glue on Mary. Now, if I thought about it, I could bring some hay home from the stables and put some scattered hay down on the floor, because I'm sure there would have been some. Okay, let's also use the not sure how. I think we'll have the angel at the back looking in. Put that one on an angle. There. Oh, this is too cute. I am so chuffed with this. I'd really quite like to use this little donkey on wheels as well, but I am a little bit worried that I'm going to block the view of something if I do that. Just pull the sides up really quick. I suppose I could put him on the outside looking in, so that when the roof's on, I could put the palm tree. I could put the palm tree one side, right there, and I could put him here looking in. That would be very cute. Yeah, okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put him on the front, because he's too cute not to use. I'm going to use the hot glue to put him on though. Right. Peeking in the window. And I'm going to put the palm tree maybe coming off the side. I don't think it's going to interfere with the closure of the box. So let's just put this on. Sorry if you can't see, I just want to make sure I'm not interfering with anything. I am so chuffed with this. This has come out so well. Feeling quite proud, I have to say. Never made anything like this before ever, and thought, do you know what, I'm going to give it a go out with a bang on my first mini series. This is adorable. I don't know what it's looking like on camera, but up close and in person, super cute. Love it. Look at that. Can you see? How cute is that? I am so chuffed. And then the roof can go on. Oh. Come on, roof, on you go. Do your job. There we go. Probably didn't need the magnet, to be fair, because it seems to hold itself up anyway. But never mind, we've got it now. It is very dark with the door shut, I will say, so it would have needed rice lights, but I can buy those separately and add them. Or I can leave it down, or I can just kind of leave it with the roof on and open. Maybe we do that. Look how cute that is. I'm super chuffed with that. So that is the last creation from my Christmas mini series. I really hope you've enjoyed watching the mini series. I hope you are pleased with this one. As I said, I will put all the measurements and score lines and whatnot on my blog. I did originally get the measurements from Sam at Mix Up Crafts, and it was her exploding box for a graduation hat if you wanted to go and have a look at what she did. But as you can see, I have well and truly butchered it. And yeah, but I'm really pleased, really happy with how this has come out. Definitely going to put it in my daughter's room, and I'm definitely going to order some rice lights to go inside it as well, because I think it needs it. But that's it for now. That is it for my Christmas mini series. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for all the encouraging comments I've received. So take care, have a great Christmas, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.